Top 10 PC games to try now. If you're searching for an excellent PC game to play, you've come to the exact place. The best PC games come in all forms and proportions, from enormous open-world AA titles such as Fortnite to diminutive but impactful indie games like Disco Elysium. However, given the 500 or more games you're probably to have amongst your Epic Game Store and library, how do you enlighten yourself which one to try first? Before you go any further, please like and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new excellent updates only us can provide. Without turning this into a movie, here are the top 10 PC games that are worth it to try now, as 2020 is a strong year for PC games. Number 10. Doom Eternal. Delving into Doom Eternal's vile hellscape is far more heavily than one could anticipate in a game that invokes atrocity and savagery. Players venture through extraterrestrial worlds, metropolitan cities unhinged by demonic corruption, and enormous buildings alike to Renaissance-era architecture, further exaggerated by its far-reaching color palette. Doom Eternal's ambience is so astonishingly alluring that every scene necessitates the time to ponder and appreciate the sights. The game understands the franchise too well, getting so epitomized in its own memes that it is constantly tough to involve with its humorless moments. As baffled as the sequence is, it certainly takes a backseat, squandering no time throwing the gamer into the demon-killing action. Delightfully, the story builds toward the latter half and encapsulates into a grandiose fashion. At number 9, Microsoft Flight Stimulator. Microsoft Flight Stimulator, a graphically brilliant, exhilarating virtual experience that hurtles you into Earth's colossal skies, will have you uttering the lyrics of Nelly Furtado's I'm Like a Bird song. You'll be fascinated by Bora Bora's astonishing paradise of aquamarine lagoons. You'll be amazed to see the limestone cliffs of Thailand. You'll be charmed by the kaleidoscopic and roundish cathedrals of Moscow. As skydiver Felix Baumgartner once stated, sometimes you have to go up really high to understand how small you really are. Our planet seems endless and fathomless in this game, from the abysmal fjords of Norway to the graceful baobab stress of Madagascar. In spite of the planet Earth's vast expansions, the game is maneuvered into Engineer Bing's enormous satellite data of Earth in this bedazzling game, leaving gamers feeling enthralled by the absolute number of cities that no one can wander around. At number 8, Bleeding Edge. Bleeding Edge comes into virtual existence after hero-based games such as Overwatch and Dota morphed their distinct genres so absolutely that, for better or worse, many others have committed to clone what they've attained. But none have committed to take that hero-based notion and upgrade it into a unique type of game. But that's where Ninja Theory's earliest hack-and-slash hustlers intervenes. Bleeding Edge is certainly alluring, thanks to its kaleidoscopic cast of characters, featuring New York is our preference, Damon, a ninja punk, aka the Bleeding Edge. Every member of the game has 3 eccentric abilities and the add-on to pick from 2 super moves. Aside from basic skills, regular attack, parry, evade, and jump are given as well. While this game offers only 2 game modes as of the moment, power collection and objective control, 2 of them are undeniably intense. Other than that, the game's maps offer chromatic surroundings and engage you into the realm of the map hazards in place. It has so many eventualities, and it is one of the few excellent games in a virtual world. At number 7, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. From Software's latest kill-yourself simulator is Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. It's an ecstatic action-adventure game that makes you feel like tossing your laptop out of the window until the credits show up. But the good news is, it is not impossible. You begin as a shinobi without any weapon but a sword. But as you continuously proceed with the game, you'll obtain more skills and weapons to slay your enemies. Sooner or later, you'll get used to jumping and timing your blast on foes and alike. Then, you'll receive the legitimate tutorial demonstration, Genichiro Ashina, a pure and savage beast who'll cause you to give into pressure to acquire all of your skills. After the session, you'll be a complete and utter boss at Sekiro. That is, you'll be until you face the demon of hatred, when you'll be challenged and precisely need to disremember every single thing you need to know in this action-adventure game. Then, and only then, can you defeat the final boss and wrap up your agony. Oh, and there are 3 endgames you need to think about as well. Try it! Indeed, it is one of the excellent PC games. At number 6, Fortnite. Utter your opinions about Fortnite, but the game's cultural relevance is unique, from metamorphosing players into celebrities to offering millions into tournament prize cash. This game is exceedingly splendor that seemingly won't dissipate in a wind of eternity. Accrediting this game's outstanding attainment to a free-to-play model that depends completely on microtransactions doesn't do fairness to the game or its creator, Epic Games. Fortnite stepped on the battle royale genre, establishing with a flawless, versatile map, different weapons, with various skills and entirely customizable characters. But battle royale games, or Fortnite in particular, can be aggravatingly hard-hearted. To maintain the entertainment, Epic Games basically adds fresh content and compensate gamers with new skins, modes, and challenges. What certainly separates the game among the others is an arduous but worthy engineering system that attaches profoundness and intricacy to the standard run-and-gun gameplay. It certainly ranks among the best PC games. At number 5, Resident Evil 2. The remake of the Resident Evil is extremely superb. On a serious note, this is one of the few games that can make you feel slightly debilitated, yet gored in the same moment in the calmness of the horror evolving before you. Capcom passionately recreated a challenging horror classic, discarding the tank controls and limited saves in exchange of the new third-person shooting game's ins and outs and brilliant graphics. And if you want it to be more extreme and pleasurable, take an attempt to use some mods that unveil the silent terror down to its skivvies or change it into Pennywise from Stephen King's IT. At number 4, The Outer Worlds. It's like Fallout in space. That's what everybody's been uttering about this game. And in a way, they're accurate. It is an Obsidian virtual game after all. Filled with dialogue branches and morality trees, this action RPG takes you in the point of view of a passenger of a long-lost community ship, suddenly aroused from cryosleep hundreds of years after going underneath. You wander around in Halcyon's star system to find solution to wake up your fellow traveler from their ostensibly eternal sleep. Throughout the path, you'll face a visage of kaleidoscopic characters and run afoul of the tough board, which governs the lives of each colonist of Halcyon. In this surrounding field with extraterrestrial life and vibrant vistas, have some time to pause and feel the scenery. Just make sure that there is no one behind your back while you do so. At number 3, Apex Legends. If Fortnite isn't qualified to your taste, but you're into battle royale genre, you may spot your new preferred first-person shooter in Apex Legends. It introduces savage mechanics from Titanfall and all of the characters spunk from Overwatch, listing its name in the list of the best PC games today. Apex Legends certainly spiked up to the top of the plethora of battle royale games when it released, as it acquaints a lot of unique notions into this genre, flaring the experience. At number 2, Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 is the most advanced, replayable, and astonishingly despicable Mortal Kombat game yet. NetherRealm Studios' latest Biohazard foregrounds the tightest, most complex sound combat in the series, intact with a flawless tutorial for obtaining even the most abecedarian combatants up to speed. The game is awesome. Dramatic story mode celebrates MK's history and present by the way of a bonkers time-traveling sequence, while the Towers of Time and Crypt also offers solo players a lot of works to do week after week. This game is also beautifully vile, with preposterously over-the-top fatal blows that you can certainly adore on PC. At number 1, Disco Elysium. Disco Elysium is the most impactful isometric RPG we've discovered over a decade. With a completely bonkers sequence, the game invokes its abysmal narrative more concisely through a creative text-based dialogue than most games do with purely animated cut scenarios. It is also entirely exhilarating, as it triumphs in producing its firm world to existence with a considerable devotion to details. In this game, your choices matter, and every single thing you make with its realm feels like it is sharing to the story. So, now that you already know the top 10 PC games that are worthy to try now, have you ever thought that indeed they deserve to be played right now? Share your thoughts down below. If you're a true top 10 lover, stay tuned as the next top 10 video is starting. Do not forget to hit the like button below and click subscribe for more amazing videos.